County of Sacramento provides services to approximately 5,000 mentally transient and outpatient recovering clientele.
You believe that?
Sacramento County lawsuit alleges that the county's planned termination
That's
of services
lies.
violates numerous federal and state
And
laws,
lies
including the
of
Americans
effort.
with Disabilities Act, ADA,
Not everybody
the
has a
Medicaid Act, and
chance to
federal and
be
state constitutions.
changed.
The named
Not everybody
plaintiffs are
has a
5
chance
indigent
to
residents
get
of Sacramento
even.
County who currently receive outpatient mental
Equal.
health services provided by the county, which receive federal and state funding to provide these services to adults with severe and chronic mental illness, QTD and Lerner Webb. In Hollywood Park, also a substandardized neighborhood, there is flight, add liberal health. The state assembly is just as deliberative as its chambers. With decency we can follow up as our forefathers and leave with a confidence that is manner-able. Personhood is the art of being fully human. Heaven can't wait. Joseph Russell, we have a characterization now of about informality and pleasure, what is wrong and what isn't written. I spied also. I were displeased to be in the know, but apprehensive as I followed. I knew I could drink if she could. She was made of 95% water. But being non-principled, I would also go to the bathroom. I started to fret. How could I be more competitive? The County of Sacramento provides
Friday,
services to approximately
I was in
5,000 mentally
the
transient
greater
and
South
outpatient
Sacramento
recovering clientele.
courtyard,
Sacramento County lawsuit alleges
enjoying
that the county's planned
Consumness's
termination of services
beautiful
violates numerous federal and state
esteemed
laws, including the Americans
park
with Disabilities
and
Act,
trees
ADA,
filled with butterflies
the Medicaid
coming
Act,
from
and federal and state constitutions.
Portland area.
The named
They came
plaintiffs are
all the
5
way
indigent
up
residents of
just
Sacramento
to
County
spread
who
their
currently receive outpatient mental health
tutelage.
services provided by the county.
And I
Receive federal
understand
and
that
state funding
this
to
is
provide
nothing
these
more
services to adults
than
with severe and chronic mental
her
illness, QTD, and Lerner Webb.
belief of
In
mine.
Hollywood Park, also a substandardized neighborhood, there is flight, add liberal health. Given an overview of the consular services on offer and slaughtered on island off La Paz. To know her is to love her, damn visa. Why do you still feel protected? This relationship from around the world became effective really because of Afrikaners in America. It's our esteem that is too weighty for us to acknowledge. We more cleverly have deliberated. While an upheaval criticism was evoked, I loved a clinician named M.O. Tropero Seed Eater of Bird Study to show myself approved. The principles of regency and continuity are 2 cornerstones of the theoretical framework that reproduces new experiences. Habitually, we can change our future with the insurrection of more rewarding memories. Another account of regency is based on the variable idealism of Fanmagory. A healthy mind is a working one. Here it's postulated that it's more or less natural to move on proactively without it. Dissembling past, irrespectively. The TMJ, temporomandibular joint disorder, does also account for why she stays in diminishing and more wearisome relationships.
It doesn't flash.
I don't like mine.
Pond by Pond, Joseph Russell Pond, and his Pond, YouTube video channel Pond. Pond, are you learning vocabulary and syntax? The Wayfinder ActiveOutdoor.com provides fun, safe and helpful ways to remain connected and installed on your mobile phone. Each user will have social as well as World Wide Web access in the event of keystroke failure or a
Certificate of completion.
Wayfinder Active's integrated online community. Active Outdoor takes outdoor activities to the internet with an innovative, user-friendly and memorable way of sharing outdoor activities such as trail bicycling. Pond, you can write English even though you may have a dearth of material or a paucity of ideas. Reading Awesome has an impact on multisyllabic word choices. Bicycling is recorded in a standard GTX format and the route is then uploaded to the internet. If needed, users can preload specific route onto the phone's caching memory so they can enjoy their activity without thinking about where they are going.
Powerlessness isn't a pretty deep abdominable monster. It's learning how to kiss her without kissing her, their confidence in natural selection ergo. Every dog has its day. Without her, and then my hair, we are like trees planted by the water. If infidelity were out to loose my sheep opinion at Union Shop, who would we have to look forward to, Jasmine? UN loved and never Principality. In the beginning the word was good and full of life. I leaned forward. I looked through my telescopic glass and saw a filament. It was full of light, but I pondered its worth. I knocked and my life was displeasing to the void. I done a place and called backwards, it was love. I am so amazed it's in heaven I can see my toes. Won't you could possibly agree rejection is chummy. As a gift, answer, and truest genius for thou love. You all did witness? But find some self getting straightforward bashing, curt answer, doubtful education, insatiable longevity, and less arrogance when needy, and you have discovered the alpha dog. Am I to blame for this outcry? I am not as reeked as you. I lack your arrogance. If I am fallen too close to your bubble, please don't let others watch each of us, schizophrenics, go into your facade of your faltering America. Isn't Ruth and Article Locker 678 to 261 angry as the UN becoming false position? I totally agree rejection is chummy. As for Antonia, sure the pressure from my feet was disappointing and was to leave me, but my dream was to revealing. I heard that life is mine and its blessing can be deadpanning. Airy precepts. My Afghan thinking, ostensibly, I know. Or I just don't know where to begin.
Ostensible
I was salt less and
networks
insensitive, but just
are
as
networks that are
and my
important to
understanding that my woman
everyone.
cared made me stronger.
My mom said,
Ultimately,
as a
competitive.
bankruptcy
My defeat
trustee
was hers and her
first,
defeat was mine. And
that
grace was
people
unkind
give
after rewards.
only what they
I was
can
once a
afford.
type A, an incomplete raw digger, but now I am as a transportable power that believes that constructive thinking adds strength to your prayer. Is this significance rapid recycling? Slow down, babe.
Dream about a chance to hear a commanding prompt telling us when and how far our next point of interest, including landmarks, can help us. But in reality they won't if we can give the global positioning satellites protected can fanfare without indiscretion. This application is the most popular of all the phone's timely added resources. When people were affected with the idealism that they could route someone's progression, technology said no. And it was as simple as calling under phone from a global positioning satellite. In June of 2010, the use ranked 22 MB in the world. In terms of average broadband speed 10.8 Mbps, today's speeds average 4 Mbps is on the mobile broadband network and therefore has slighted consumers that harming its sufficiency. Akamai reported that Delaware had the fastest average speed at 7.6 Mbps. This is a Harvard Cheney School of Thought making support of proven research and the evidential policing. Big Money hasn't taken on a project the scale of its dark treasure, but other cable companies downsized Gabber market in June of 2010. Cox Cable, a new to the market, ranked providentially 22 MB in the world. In terms of average broadband speed, 10.8 Mbps, internet cable and DSL far outpaced fiber optic installation in March 2010. But fiber optic gross revenue hit 24.4 billion in a March 2011. Abhi research press release sought only 10% of the foreseeable profited in pie. Font, you don't have to rush to write. Font, know your audience. Font editing is practical. Font clarity is working competence. Font excellence is acceptable as criticism. Detail produces encouragement. Mastery produces achievement. Knowledge affects matriculation, personalization, affect esteem and actualization. Cite reference as paratropy and list when words collide. Lauren Kessler ch. Though the secrets, thus mistakes pp. 7 से 12. Hence, when we have the foregoing conditions, there is under transformative offering called distant thinking, a formality often transubstantiated. Right or wrong, we must name predict. It is a warrantless appeal and thus not even lawful. Since to think it absurd to believe that social power belongs to man and natural fertility to women, it is doubly preserving to adjust for the 2 seasons, 2 sexes, 2 societies, and 2 degrees. Font and emphatic word used with structure and parallelism. Beginning with the application that users realize as most helpful when at speed is the directions and mapping program which works like a charge.
I don't know what people are doing here, but I get the hustle, man. They're buying guy. She said that's sort of like it, but I mean, how expensive is that car? $15 without tires? That's illegal. You can't tell me this shit is your world and not his.